Hi, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to your favorite show, Cricket Happenings, hosted by Ram here. Dear cricket fans, I'm out here with a preview of the second one day international between England and Australia, which is going to be played tomorrow at Cardiff at the Sophia Gardens ground. Well, as far as Australia and England, as you know, the first match already taken by England with Ian Morgan hitting a century of 85. Delvis getting his third century in one day internationals. So that is something, lots of confidence for Ian Morgan now. And as far as Australia is concerned, let's look at the Australian team first. For Australia, it is a matter of actually leveling the series tomorrow, whether they can do it, because that is their best bet tomorrow. That they can, I mean, that is something that they would longing to do tomorrow. Well, Australia, as far as Australia is concerned, Shane Watson and Tim Payne would once again open the innings. Shane Watson, well, he was the only one who was looking a bit aggressive with his strokes in that particular match in the first one day international. Tim Payne, unfortunately, he was dismissed. But Tim Payne, let me tell you, is a very good batsman. And let me tell you one more thing here, dear cricket fans. Tomorrow, Australia would find that this pitch in Sophia Gardens might be a bit bouncy. That's what the news is from the ground here. It says that the pitch might be bouncy. So if the pitch is going to be bouncy, it is like something which it is almost like an Australian ground where you get lots of pace and bounce. And if that is going to be the case, then Australians are going to love the ball coming onto the bat, and they might be able to stroke the ball very sweetly and in a very much better way than what they did in the first 20 internationals. So we could look out for a good score here. As far as Ricky Ponting, Ricky Ponting himself, the captain of the team, and he also needs to play well tomorrow. But as you know, he's a great player. So what a player. Michael Clarke is coming into some good form now, because the other day he held the innings together with that 80 odd runs, which actually helped Australia to post 267 on the board, even though it was not enough to beat England. Cameron White is a very good hitter of the ball. The other day, he was looking a bit out of sorts, hit on the helmet, and then he was dismissed too. So, but Cameron White is, as you know, what he can do to the bowling. If he gets into his groove, and if tomorrow might be the day, because if the ball is going to come onto the bat with some good bounce, then Cameron White might send some balls soaring over the sky. Michael Hussey, Michael Hussey is also, as you know, he's also in some good form. He also had a good hit there. James Soaps, the bits and pieces all-rounder, always is there when the chips are down, and also chips in very well. Nathan Horridge also bowls very good off spin, and he also picks up a lot of wickets in the middle orders, which actually throttles the batting order. Ryan Harris, the bowling is the one which is the key now. Now, Ryan Harris the other day looked sharp, so if he has to continue that sharpness and bowl well. Josh Hazlewood, I have a word for Josh Hazlewood, the youngest debutant in one day internationals in Australian history. 19-year-old Josh Hazlewood would find this Sophia Gardens to his liking. If the bounce is going to be in a very consistent manner, Josh Hazlewood would love it, because as you know, he's been born and bred on pitches in Australia where there is a lot of bounce. And he may also, getting England, Ponting might think in terms of keeping a slip, two slips or one slip or a close cordon, and just try to get onto the throat of the batsman with Josh Hazlewood bowling, which is a fast bowler. And Dougie Bollinger has to really improve his bowling. He has to put up a much better performance than what he did. He was all over the place the other day, but Bollinger, I'm sure, will come back stronger. Well, as far as England is concerned, for England, for them, Andrew Strauss and Craig Kisbeater will open the innings. Now, Kisbeater played well for his 38 runs. Also, Andrew Strauss, they didn't get a decent. Andrew Strauss failed actually. But Andrew Strauss of late, he has showed he also has a lot of strokes that he can play in 50 overs one day internationals. And Craig Kisbeater himself plays a lot of strokes. As you know, when we saw him the 2020 World Cup too, he's not afraid to come down the wicket and loft even the pace bowlers. So that is something refreshing. And Kevin Peterson, the most dangerous batsman of all, even though Ian Morgan really took it on the other day, but Kevin Peterson is always dangerous. Paul Collingwood, also a very good all-rounder into the England camp here. Ian Morgan. Now, Ian Morgan, that is going to be the what Australian strategy is. What is the Australian think tank doing to actually stop Ian Morgan? That is going to be the question, because Ian Morgan the other day played all sorts of strokes. He was absolutely unstoppable, just 16 fours, not a single six. So that says a lot about Ian Morgan, how he is improving in his batting. So Australia will have to, I'm sure Australia would have thought of a very good strategy tomorrow to get the wicket of Ian Morgan. Michael Yardy bowled well. He was got into the 50 overs one day international fold, and he did well in the 50 overs too. In the one day internationals too. Luke Wright, well, the other day he showed what a bowler he was. He came in and picked up the 2 wickets of Ricky Ponting and Shane Watson. I reckon it was Shane Watson. No, it was Tim. I reckon it was Ricky Ponting for sure, and I think it was Shane Watson whose wicket he picked up. So, and also his batting is a very, very big asset to England in the later order. Tim Bresnan himself playing under all-round status here. Graham Swan also bowled well the other day. He's always a very, very tricky bowler. And Stuart Broad and James Anderson would hold the pace bowling range, and they always, as usual, Anderson swings the ball, and also Stuart Broad. Stuart Broad will also like this pitch, according to me, because he also likes, with his pace, he actually gets the ball to bounce. That would be something, and they are a very good pace combination. So all in all, we are looking out for a good contest here. For Australia, it is leveling the series. For England, everything going for them. They would be going into this match with ounces of confidence, but Australia have one thing going. If the bounce is going to be true, as told out to be, that would be a good contest, and Australia might be in a position to give England a real push here. But well, England is also, as you know, England is coming into some are having lots of confidence now, so they might not allowing Australia to really try to shove them. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting tussle tomorrow, the Sophia Gardens at Cardiff, between Australia and England. So in the second one day international. So I'll be back with a full match report tomorrow, dear cricket fans, subscribers and friends. Until then, this is Ram signing off. Thank you.